Imagine stepping into a space where every detail whispers serenity, where soft winds seem to flow through fabric and textures, and each handmade imperfection tells a story. Welcome to the world of ocean breeze neutrals, a design theme that captures the relaxed essence of coastal living and pairs it with the soulful touch of handmade craftsmanship. Rooted in simplicity and the natural charm of sea-washed beauty, this approach reimagines the home as a calm oasis, inspired by the coast, softened by sun-faded palettes, and shaped by the human hand. Ocean breeze neutrals thrive on a color palette that mirrors the beach at dawn. Think of soft whites, weathered grays, bleached driftwood browns, and the palest hints of seafoam and sand. These shades work together not to dazzle but to soothe, creating a backdrop that reflects the calming palette of nature's own coastal masterpiece. Unlike bold nautical themes, this aesthetic leans into subtlety and quiet elegance. There's a humble beauty in imperfection, a lopsided ceramic vase, a hand-woven linen with uneven edges, or brush-stroked walls that bear the mark of a personal touch. This theme celebrates handmade pieces, not despite their flaws but because of them. In the ocean breeze aesthetic, the imperfect becomes the highlight, adding warmth, character, and authenticity to otherwise minimalist environments. Texture becomes a storyteller in ocean breeze interiors. Linen throws with loose threads, sun-bleached wicker, aged terracotta, and hand-knotted rugs all contribute to a tactile experience that evokes the feeling of walking barefoot on a sandy shore. These elements invite touch, offering an organic rhythm that feels grounding and familiar, like nature's own lullaby. The use of natural wood is essential in this theme. Picture reclaimed driftwood furniture, softly whitewashed planks, and tabletops bearing the marks of time. Each scratch and groove enhances the story of the piece, grounding the space in the raw, honest feel of the seaside. The wood acts not as a showpiece but as a warm, grounding element. Hand-thrown pottery and artisanal ceramics are signature elements of this design. Mugs that feel just right in your hands, imperfect bowls with asymmetrical curves, or vases bearing the fingerprints of their makers offer a powerful reminder: beauty doesn't need to be mass-produced. These pieces become part of the home's rhythm, functional and decorative all at once. Textiles in this theme should feel breezy and unrefined. Opt for gauzy curtains that billow like sails, loosely woven throws, and natural fiber cushions in muted tones. Cotton, flax, and linen dominate the scene, not ironed to perfection but allowed to crumple naturally, reflecting the lived-in charm that defines coastal ease. The walls in an ocean breeze interior are never stark. Instead, they're washed in creamy whites or soft stone hues that catch and reflect light like a beach on a cloudy day. Hand-textured lime wash or uneven plaster finishes add depth and a raw, organic quality that synthetic materials simply can't mimic. Natural flooring completes the look, with options like wide plank oak, faded jute rugs, or pale terrazzo tiles echoing the sun-bleached vibe of beachside boardwalks. Flooring in this theme should feel underfoot like stepping onto a warm deck after a morning swim, familiar, durable, and timeless. Incorporate found coastal objects, not mass-produced decor. Think bleached coral, glass bottles softened by sea, vintage coastal maps, and fragments of shells displayed in shadow boxes. These are not souvenirs, they are memories made visible, personal treasures that bring soul to a space. Wall art in this theme takes cues from the sea, abstract watercolors that mimic shifting tides, photographs of misty shorelines, or textile wall hangings inspired by ocean foam. Avoid anything too literal. Instead, let your selection speak in whispers, not shouts, evoking the feeling of the coast rather than depicting it outright. Ocean breeze interiors call for soft, ambient lighting. Think hand-blown glass pendants, wrought-tan lampshades, and wax-dipped candles. Lighting here should feel like late afternoon sun slipping through beach house windows, golden, forgiving, and just slightly imperfect in glow. Furniture arrangements in this theme are airy, uncluttered, and organic in flow. Pieces are allowed to breathe, with negative space between them creating a rhythm that feels effortless. Every item has purpose, but nothing feels over-designed. Like the tide, the layout should encourage a sense of quiet movement and ease. Bring the feeling of the outdoors in. Allow greenery to spill gently from woven planters or place seagrasses in tall ceramic vases. Open up windows to natural breezes, or create sightlines that allow the eye to drift, like it does when gazing at the horizon. The aim is to blur the boundaries between indoors and nature. Handmade pieces often come with sustainable roots, whether it's hand-loomed textiles, locally sourced clay, or reclaimed wood. Choosing items crafted with care and consciousness supports not only artisans but also aligns with a deeper connection to earth and craft. In this way, the design becomes not just a look, but a lifestyle. This theme thrives on layering, but gently. A folded linen blanket at the edge of a sofa, a stack of time-worn books on a rattan bench, or overlapping jute rugs in muted hues. Each layer should contribute to a sensory story, building comfort without creating visual noise. Consider the role of scent and sound. Essential oils with hints of sea salt, eucalyptus, or driftwood can transform the room's mood. A subtle playlist of waves, wind chimes, or soft instrumental tones can complete the immersive feeling of living within the calm embrace of the ocean. Every space needs personal anchors, a hand-painted canvas, a travel journal on the shelf, or a handmade wall hook from a local craft fair. These are the soul markers that elevate a room from being styled to being lived in. They also honor the ethos of handmade imperfect beauty, placing your story within the design. Ocean breeze neutrals tap into an emotional calm. This design is not about aesthetics alone, it's about how you feel in the space. It encourages slower mornings, deeper breaths, and intentional living. By embracing imperfection and quiet beauty, you create a space that nurtures rather than demands. In the Ocean Breeze Neutrals theme, you're not just decorating, you're curating an experience. One of salty air and open skies, of human hands shaping vessels of beauty, of peace found in simplicity. Through handcrafted imperfections, soft coastal tones, and the gentle rhythm of natural materials, your home becomes more than just a shelter. It becomes a reflection of everything the ocean teaches us: to live freely, love deeply, and always welcome the imperfect moments that shape who we are.